All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Wednesday Franchise Factor training, where we do this every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. East Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the Zoom link is one team, one dream hangout.com. You shouldn't need to enter a passcode, but if so, you can just type Go One Team, all lowercase. I want to welcome any new team members who are watching this and also any guests. We do have guests who hop on from time to time, wanting to see what training they get at absolutely no cost as part of being a member with the company and on our team, right? And so we do have an event coming up in about 2.5 weeks, less than 2.5 weeks in Nashville, Tennessee. There are still tickets available for people to attend in person. They're only $40, all right? So you can send your funds to paypal.me//HBN events, or you can send your $40 to Zelle at the number shown on the screen. Once you send your funds, make sure you send a message to either myself or Coach Will Zanders so you can be invited to join the Facebook group, which is dedicated to the national event. So the portion of the training on Saturday will stream live in the Facebook group on Saturday. And there also are some events scheduled for Friday night. We're going to meet at Bad Axe in Nashville, Tennessee, and then there's training on Saturday, and then Sunday there are a couple of outdoor activities to teach people as far as how to take pictures and videos properly for social media. And then there's going to be a nature getaway at some place about an hour and a half outside of Nashville. So if you guys are attending in person, make sure you are in the Facebook group so you can get the itinerary. And also, if you're attending online, make sure you guys are in the group so you can watch the live stream of the training that Saturday. And so I want to congratulate people who have achieved either commission milestones or rank achievements. I don't know if Miriam is on there. I know she hit diamond recently. All right, so congratulations to Miriam. And I know people hit different financial milestones with the company this past week. So congratulations, and looking forward to you guys' continued success and to your continued growth of your business, and also you getting better and increasing your finances. And Linda says her daughter bought frankincense and focus yesterday. Yeah, so frankincense, go-go stick, that's for your immune system, right? So great product. I like it. And then the focus fuel is one that helps you focus when you are working on a task or an activity. So that's one of my favorite ones. All right. So for those of you who haven't purchased Coach Will's book, he did publish two books back on 2 months ago in June, and so they were sold out within the first week or so. Now they're available, and so you can go to his Facebook profile. You can get the link and purchase the books. I think one may be available as an ebook. I'm not sure which one, but you definitely want to get the hard copies of each book. And if you are going to Nashville, bring your books with you so Coach Will can autograph them, right? But amazing books. One of them actually has the blueprint we use and teach that has helped both Coach Will and myself earn over $1 million here with Green Organics, right? So that's the exact blueprint we use and follow and teach that propelled us both to earn over seven figures here. Coach Will's approaching eight figures. Franchise factor. Initially, this was called Six Steps to Six Figures when we started this a few years ago. And one of our agreements was once someone reached seven figures, we would change it to Seven Steps to Seven Figures, which we did that. Coach Will was the first person to hit seven figures following this training. But there were 12 parts. And so that training would take sometimes 2 hours in one Zoom. So we wanted to simplify things and break it up in the four parts. So that's why we have what's called franchise factor, because we want to emulate what franchises do, successful franchises do. When someone purchases a franchise, there is a training system that all the franchisees go through so they can make sure they're operating their business as effectively and efficiently and consistently. And that's basically what we have here. We all have many franchises with both GoDasana and Heart by Naturals. Okay. And so that's what you get by simply buying products. You have access to a mini franchise that can transform your financial life. But we're focused on having unified, duplicatable training systems, and this right here is the lost art in network marketing, because we need to teach people to teach people to teach people. That's what this training is focused on doing, because we want you guys to learn the information, and then you do it and you teach it to people you sign up. Okay, people you recruit, you become their leader, right? And then we also focus on sequential learning. We don't teach things out of place. We believe in focusing on mindset and skill set training, development. And we're also focused on the 7 basic network marketing skills that are in Eric Worre's GoPro. That's all you need to have is 7 skills. Okay. And most people have those skills already. Appreciate you from New Mexico, Motorola Edge. Awesome. All right, and then we have resources and repetition. So the one thing that successful people do and successful teams do, this is in sports, or in corporate America, like where I work. We really focus on providing resources and repeating things, because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. So we're not going to teach concepts and things you have never heard. Once it's taught, we may teach it in a different way, but the information is pretty much the same. Okay, so we're really focused on on the concept, what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And then the percentages. Okay, if you haven't been on here and you haven't heard this before, 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay, and this is according to insurance company statistics. It's probably higher now, but 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay, and so that also applies to your GoldAsana and Harbor Naturals businesses. 70% of people you sign up, okay, who say they want to make a lot of money and get rich and financially secure, they're going to quit and die broke. Okay, just accept that. Okay, and so just accept that number. That's just the way it is. Then the 3%ers, those are the people who are they'll be successful. Okay, they are the people that have their own ways of doing things, their own systems. Okay, they're not coachable and teachable. They don't plug in to this training. Okay, they're charismatic, and they are the people that typically go from company to company to company and have success, because the 70%ers follow them around. Okay, and the thing about the 3%ers is they can't be duplicated, because it's all about them. Okay, the 27%ers, that's all you guys who are here on the Zoom tonight or watching the replay, and you guys who plug into our trainings on Sundays and testimonials, Zoom on Mondays, training Tuesdays, trainings Wednesdays, and then the 2 Zooms we have on Thursdays. That's all of you guys here. You guys fall in the 27%er category, and that's what we call get in, plug in, stay in. Okay, so those are the percentages, because we're growing very fast, and we have people who join us, right? They have their own way of building their business. Okay, they don't follow the hot market system. They don't use social media. They have their own way. Okay, and they teach people they sign up how to build the business their way, and it's working. Okay, and so if it's working, ignore anything we teach. Okay, and keep doing that, and hopefully it duplicates. But because we never want anyone to feel like they have to do things our way. Okay, we're not employees. We're not your bosses. This is not a dictatorship. Okay, now if what you're learning isn't working, okay, you're not having results, by all means, feel free to plug into the teaching we have on Sundays and Tuesdays and tonight, so you can learn the system. Okay, we call it the best system. Now, Green Organics is our parent company. They're the company that pays our commissions. When you receive your Visa debit card in the mail, it's going to have Green Organics LLC on the debit card. Okay. Now, what sets the companies apart, both GoldAsana and HBN, is the fact that the products work. Okay, and many of you guys who are on this Zoom tonight, or even watch the replay, you've used the products and you got results. Okay, we recently released the Go-Go Sticks with GoldAsana, and people are having some amazing results using the Go-Go Sticks, especially Sinus Soothe and Craving Crusher and migraine. Was it migraine relief? Let me find it. Migraine ease right here, using those products and getting results right away. So very effective products. So we have products that work, okay, and people need them and want them. And then we have pay plans that are fair, aggressive, and balanced. Okay. And how the companies are structured. Goldasana and Harbor Naturals are separate companies under Green Organics. Okay. So they're separate network marketing companies. Goldasana is focused on the household products. That's with the laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaning spray. And I just found out the laundry detergent can also be used as a dishwashing detergent, particularly the protector. So I'm gonna try that once we have more protector in stock. I mean, in my house. We also have personal care products. We have the tooth powders, the soap bars or hair and body bars. We have the deodorant sticks. We have the hair serum, the skin care serum, right? The bath bombs. We have black seed oil. Okay, and then there's the essential oils and the go-go sticks. Okay, did you know go-go sticks are considered a cosmetic, right? And on the Harbor Natural side, we have primarily superfoods and supplements with some personal care products, right? And so, but mainly most of the HPM products can be consumed. Okay, so Rhonda used the laundry detergent in her dishwasher today. How'd that work out? We don't have any protector. We have Deep Green and we have a Try Remedy laundry detergent. All right. And then also you mop your floors with it, clean your bathroom, lots of good stuff. Um, just a side note, go and check out the updated HBN website. For those of you who haven't seen the website, there is a search feature on that site so people can type an ingredient or people can type a health issue and whatever is related to that search is going to show up. It's amazing. So, okay, so the dishes came out squeaky and clean and shiny. It smells great too. Yeah. So you're getting that disinfectant with that protector oil blend, which is wonderful, plus all the other benefits. So I'm looking forward to receiving my new bottle of protector laundry detergent so I can use it in the dishwasher. All right, thanks. All right, so check it out. So this quote, Coach Will, this is my business and I am going to make it work. Okay. And so if you see people building their business, okay, you see people have access to the same websites, the same products, the same pay plan, and they are rank advancing, earning commissions and seeing their business grow. Their team is duplicating and yours isn't. Okay. The only common denominator in that situation is you. Okay, so you need to look at yourself and ask yourself, what don't I know that I need to know, and what do I need to do? Okay, so making this statement, okay, is going to every day when you wake up and start working on your business, write this down and tell this to yourself. This is my business, and I am going to make it work. Okay, I don't know if it can work with hand dishes, but I haven't tried it. It didn't suzz up like normal dish detergent. And Tina says it's great for washing your car too. Yep. So good stuff. So our vision, bring the power of plants to the people of the world. So we are into showing people how plant-based products can benefit not only their bodies but just the environment. Okay, and household cleaning products, right? The laundry detergent, the sprays. We have the deodorants and the skincare and the hair serum, all kinds of stuff, right? And so even with black seed oil, which they say cures everything but death. Now, not making any medical claims. We don't say any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And but our products work. And so we have more and more people who were taking medication that was only masking symptoms, right? Not healing the body, and using our products, and they seen their symptoms resolve or reverse, and they come off of medication, right? And my thing is this: if medications worked, why do you have to keep picking up that prescription every month, right? So we're also about facilitating financial independence. So we show people how to, generate an additional income stream outside of the current stream. So in case their current income stream stops, they can fall back on their income here, and also put themselves in a position where they can walk away from that job if that's what they want to do. Okay, and we're also about personal growth worldwide. We are an international company. Okay, we have people all around the world, Taiwan and Australia and Canada, Caribbean, Europe, and the United Kingdom, of course, United States, and we're growing. But we're about, personal and professional development. Okay, so we are those type of programs that disguise as a network marketing program, except you get paid. Okay, your job's not paying you to get better. For those of you who work, right, your job is paying you to get better at your job. Okay, we teach mindset and skill sets, right, to help you get better at life. Right, that's what I like about the opportunities here. Our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. So at the end of 2024, that is how large the industry was. By the end of this year, it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion. So that means a lot of you guys who are plugging into our training, watching this video, taking notes, building your business, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes over $100,000 a year, right? Some of you guys are going to grow your business over time. It's not going to happen like in year 1, year 2, or year 3, but over time, some of your businesses are going to generate over 6 figures a month, right? So that's what we have our hands on. Our model is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for, and as long as you don't give up and quit on your dream, right, you're going to come out with the win and be successful, right? So this is how the training is structured. There's 4 parts, and we just do 1 part each week. So part 1 is creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. And you also create a why board, which is a what hurts you board. Part 2, which is the following week, talks about getting familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal and building your belief in the industry, the compensation plan, the company, the products, yourself, the method, and helping people. Part 3, which was last week, talk about creating your preliminary candidate list of 20 to 50 people or more. If you have more than 50 people, that's great. And then we have a particular way to launch a business: hot market, warm market, social media, and maybe cold market. Okay, last, right? Then we just talked about mastering the art of the invite and learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. So that was last week. And then tonight we talk about learn the new member orientation process so you can teach it, okay, and launch your business. All right, so that's why we're here tonight. So tonight we're going to talk about the new member orientation process so you can teach it. If you have gone through parts 1, 2, and 3, that's most of the new member orientation process, right? And then we're going to talk about launching your business using the hot market strategy. And we'll get to that. I'm not going to ask the question yet. So the new member orientation process, right? This is something you guys want to know it. Okay. You want to also do it and teach it. So it's important for you to have done your 20 reasons why and your why board and your top 4 from that, right? It's important to go through this process and keep going through it until you can teach it. Okay. Because like I said, some of you guys have already sponsored people who look to you as their leader because you signed them up, and it's your responsibility to plug them in and teach them. Okay. All right. So anyway, you want to create strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. Okay, so that's the first part of the new member orientation process. And then there's a second part or additional part called your why board, what hurts you board. Okay, so you want to create that. And then within that, you want to identify your top 4 20 reasons why you want to be successful, put them on the index card, write them down, and then find some pictures that go along with your top 3 or 4 whys or top reasons why you want to be successful. The reason why we say those are emotional barriers to exit, because when you feel like you want to quit the business, right, because you get distracted, you work, right, you're tired, or you're getting a lot of no's and you start to lose belief, you look at your 20 reasons why and your what hurts you board, that's going to keep you from quitting. Okay. All right. So that's and somebody's leaving prayers for whoever that is having their husband who's having a seizure. Pray they're all well. Next is you want to place your providential order, okay, following the best system. Okay, and we talk about the best system. B is becoming product of the product. E is education and learning. S is show the plan, show the product, sign people up. And T is you're going to teach the 2 people who you recruited, 2 or 3 people. You're going to teach people you recruited who want to build a business how to do what you just did that got them to sign up. Simple, okay? And set up auto ship if appropriate on the first of the month, which is part of the best system. All right. All right, so then you want to get familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. Right, we're not going to quiz you guys tonight. If you guys want to know what those are, go back and watch part 2. And you vote. And then you also want to know how to build your belief in the industry of network marketing, build your belief in the company. Okay, knowing that the company is only responsible for shipping products and paying commissions. That's it. Everything else is our responsibility. And also build your belief in the pay plan. You do that by earning money in the pay plan. You build your belief in the products by becoming a product of the product so you can have a story. You build your belief in yourself by reading the books, watching the videos, by attending the trainings to develop your mindset and skill sets. You build your belief in the method you're using to build your business, right? There are 1,000 ways to build the business. You build your belief in the way you're choosing to build the business, right? And then you also build your belief in that you're helping people, not trying to get money from people. We're trying to get the products into the hands of the people so they can use healthier products for their body. Like these go-go sticks are a lot better than those go-go sticks with these synthetic oils and synthetic fragrances, right? We're also here to help people improve their finances, right? So part 3 was where you create your preliminary candidate list, right, of 20 to 50 people. If you have more than 50 people, that's great. You don't want to do anything with that list yet. Okay, just make your list, and once you launch your business, you're going to follow the hot market strategy, warm market, and social media, and then we talk about mastering the art of the invite and learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. Okay, so that was part 3. And then today, launching your business. Okay. So to launch your business, right? You want to let people know you are in business. Who has launched their business properly? Just comment me if you have launched your business. Jessica has. I see Jessica has. I'm sure I see some common names. Sydney has. Tommy has. I've seen names on here. Even when a new product launches, you want to launch that, right? And so when we launched the go-go sticks, I went through my hot market list again and let them know, right, about the go-go sticks. Now I'm gonna go through it again and send them information on a specific stick, right? So I see everybody who's launched their business. Now, you have your business announcement, okay, for people who are on social media, but you have your text. So those lists of 20 to 50 people, most of them are probably in your phone. You're going to text them, announce your business. You have your business announcement social media post, okay? It'd be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What else? Where else is that? X, right? Whatever social media program you're using, LinkedIn. You want to announce your business as a post. You also want to make a story. Facebook has stories. Instagram has stories. What else? TikTok has stories. YouTube has shorts. Okay, some people use WhatsApp. Okay, I use WhatsApp occasionally for people outside of the United States. Okay, but most people I communicate with are within the United States. So I use my regular text. But stories are great. Okay, and then a reel. So Facebook has reels, Instagram has reels, and TikTok has TikToks. Right, you can make videos on that. And YouTube shorts are similar to reels. So those are places where you want to announce your business. Okay. And then we talk about launching your business with the hot market. Okay. Who has launched their business following the hot market strategy? Jessica, Sydney. For those of you who launched using a hot market, did you guys earn any money? Just type me or a dollar sign. I know I did in 2023 when we got started with GoToSana and we launched our business. I made money from when I hit diamond. That's when I launched the day I hit diamond was when I did my official launch. I texted 33 people. I think 11 of them ordered. So I made money from the hot market system, right? And then I went to the warm market. Okay. And those are people who aren't in my hot market. And a lot of my customers and members are in the warm market, and then there's social media. For me, I work at home full time. I don't work outside the home. And so I use a lot of social media to build my business with some offline stuff. Okay. And so with social media, especially Facebook, which is where most of the people are, and most of the people that have money to buy products like this, they're going to be on Facebook, right? So social media, that's how you launch. Okay. And you launch at hot market, warm market, and social media. Some people, many people are reluctant to launch with their hot market. They're concerned about what people are going to say or think by them receiving a text or a phone call or a message. Okay. They have a fear of rejection. You got to get past that fear of rejection. And so some people want to skip the hot market and go to warm market, or skip warm market and go straight to social media. Okay. You can't skip steps. You have to go through hot market, warm market, and then social media. Right. So this right here is a sample text that you can use. It can be a message. You can send a message on Messenger. You can send a text message to people on your hot market list. It can even be a phone call. You can call people and just say, "Hey, first name, I just launched my own online health and wellness store. If I sent you my website link, would you do me a favor and support my business by placing a one-time trial order for anything on the website? Can I count on you?" That that is a simple script. Most people can copy, paste, and send if they wanted to, right? Simple. Okay. Or some people can pick up the phone and call people and go through this script. Okay. And all you're looking is for people to do you a favor and support you. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. And if people like you and trust you, they will support you and do you a favor by placing an order one time, right? Like when I haven't really launched the go-go sticks individually, but every time I do send my text message to people on my list, they order. Okay. So another sample could be, if you want to focus on, like, the first one's more for online health and wellness. That's for the HBM products. The second message is for the Go Designer products, right? Hey, first name, I just launched my own online household and personal care store. If I sent you my website link, would you do me a favor and support my business by placing a one-time trial order for anything on the website? Can I count on you? Simple as that. Okay, these are messages that most people can copy and paste and send, or can read, right, to launch their business with their hot market. Okay. All right. And so here, or if you want to be specific, to essential oils, right? This is just an example. Hey, first name, I hope you're doing well. I have access to a custom essential oil blend with sweet orange oil, offering anxiety and blood pressure lowering properties, along with lymphatic system support. I'm reaching out to ask a favor. Would you consider trying it for $12.95? Your support would mean a lot to me, right? And so the $12.95 oil is the single oil of the month. So whatever that oil of the month is, that is what you will want to place as a custom essential oil blend, with a brief description of what that blend does. Okay, every month it changes. Okay, and then at the end, where you want to have thank you for considering, and let me know if you're interested. Right, always thank them, be polite, and then dive deeper, rise higher, and end it with your first name. Okay. Like people on my hot market list, I don't end it with Coach Marcus. I end it with MJ or Slim, right? Some people call me Slim, or Marcus, or your bro. Like, for when I send it to my siblings, right? Your little brother or your big brother, depending on which sibling I'm sending that message to. So hot market, you can't skip steps. Like Tommy says, if you skip steps, you will probably fall down like on a ladder or stairs, right? And you want to do this, because when you start building your own team, you're going to have to teach your team how to do this. Okay. All right. So that's how you launch your business with the hot market. So now we transition to, your time, your commitment. You want to make a decision, make a commitment that you're going to get in, plug in, stay in. Okay. This chart represents your first 5 years with the company. Okay. The columns represent the years you're with us. The red arrows represent how much time you spend building the business. Okay. In each year, the dollar symbols indicate how much money you earn per year. Okay. So your first year, you're new. You're new to the company, or you could be new to network marketing. Okay. So you're learning. Okay. You're doing some things. You've launched your business. You're posting on social media. You're talking to people outside of social media, or you're wearing your buttons and people are asking questions. You're not getting a whole lot of yeses, but you're putting in the work. You're putting in the reps, like in the gym, right? You're lifting the weights. Okay. So your income is not going to be a whole lot your first year, but your second year, you can see you're still putting in the time. Okay. You've gotten better. You've learned which words to say, which actions to take, and you're getting more yeses. Your income goes up more your second year. Your third year, you are probably a network marketing professional. Okay, because you've read the books, you've watched the videos, you've attended the training, you applied the training, right, to build your business. You're getting more people telling you yes. Okay. You also have some of the people that told you yes, they are reordering every month, and some of them are even building their own teams. Your money goes up more year three. Year four, okay, you are still building the business, right? You've watched the videos, you're reading the books. Now you have a team. Okay, you have people who look to you as their leader. You are still recruiting people. You can be kind of picky and not sign everybody up, but you have a duplication happening, and your income goes even more in year four. Year five, right? You are recruiting people. You probably are having either team calls or individual calls with your business builders, and some of the people you signed up who said they want to build a business and earn money, they maybe have outranked you, which is fair. Network marketing is fair in that way, but your income still goes up, right? Now, what happens is I've seen it. Okay, people get to year two or year three, they're having some success, and they think their success is because of them. Okay, they just totally ignore the fact that we have the greatest formulator on the planet with Alexander Brighton, and we have the most aggressive pay plan. Okay, and the top leaders in network marketing to help guide and mentor you to be successful. And people get to year two, year three, they see something posted on Facebook. We know about you can join us and no hourship and no recruiting, and you can make $4,000 a month. So people believe it and sign up with that new deal. And so what happens is they lose some things. Okay, they number one, they lose their downline or their success team, and they lose their income. Okay, they also lose credibility with people that are following them, because last week HBN and Goldasana was the best. Now this week, this company is the best you ever joined. So people are not going to believe you anymore, and you're going to lose credibility and trust. And then you also go back to your first year. You go back to year one. Every time you go to a new company, you start over and go to year one, so your residual income stops, right? It stops. And so in order to avoid that, don't be the person that keeps going from company to company to company every year or every 2 years and starting over. That is what the 3%ers do. And even the 70%ers, that's what they do. Okay. And so they never build that residual income. We have people who say they've been in network marketing for 20 years, but they've been with like 10 to 20 different companies over 20 years. Right. So just starting over every 1 to 2 years. Don't be that person. All right. So are you committed? Right. So with Goldasana, if you are truly committed and you want to maximize your income, your earnings, you want to be at 50 BV or more, that's going to allow you to maximize the entire pay plan. Okay. You can rank up to bronze, earn all 12 levels in the matrix. You get the SAT bonuses. You qualify for the full retail commissions, right, at 50 BV or more. With HBN, requires 100 CV or more. So that's going to be about 125, 150 bucks for you to qualify for all the money with HBN, the highest binary commission, the star bonuses, right? It's great. That's really, really great income paid if you are building your business at either 50 BV with Goldasana or 100 BV with HBN. Okay. So this right here is an example of the chart, the matrix chart with Goldasana. I need to give the disclaimer. I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so you might join us, okay, and not earn any money. We never guarantee people want to earn a single dime, but if people plug into our system, okay, and follow what we teach, They want to get in profit, right? That's the purpose of our teaching on Sundays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. All right. So this right here, we're going to go down to about 6 levels. Okay. So if you build your business with Gold Asana down to 6 levels at 50 BV, right? Your matrix income by itself is going to be over $3,200 a month. That's going to be over $39,000 a year just in matrix pay. Not talking about the forever retail bonuses, the retail matching bonuses, the matrix matching bonuses, or the share and tail bonuses, just in matrix pay. Okay. And the beautiful thing is what we teach is you're only going to recruit 3 business builders. Okay. And then the 3 business builders you recruit, you're going to teach them the best system. They are each going to recruit 3 business builders. And so it's going to keep duplicating and multiplying and do it down to 6 levels, right? At that level there, you're going to have 1,092 people. And of the 1,092 people, you've only recruited 3 business builders. Now, you might sign up more customers. I'm just talking about business builders, okay? Now, seeing this chart is this something most people can do if they want to do it? If you believe so, just type yes, right? Very simple, very simple to do. And I like the fact that, at $1,300 a month in the matrix, that's taking care of your mortgage, okay, or your rent. That's taking care of your car payments, right? And then some, right? You can have money to invest, grow your residual income with your investments, right? Because the average new car payment is $745 a month. Average used car payment is $521. Mortgage is what, $2,186, and the average rent is $1,621. That's here in America. So very simple system we teach, and I like to go on the pay plan because it's very simple, right? All right, so check this out. This is another quote from Coach Will, right? Simple steps done by many equals success, or he said magic, but we just have simple things most people can do if they want to do it. And the thing about it, guys, is people do network marketing every day, but don't get paid for it, right? Because we are always using things we like. Could be a restaurant, could be a gym, a hairstylist, a beauty product. We're always recommending stuff we like to people we know, but we don't get paid for it, right? We simply show people how to get paid to do something they already know how to do, right? And I like to tell people, hey, you know what? If you say, when people tell me, hey, I don't know if I can do this business, because I don't have anyone to share with. I'm like, well, go through your Facebook timeline for the past 90 days and look at how many things you've shared or posted that and told people to go and check these things out. How many times did you get paid for that? Okay, once they see that, they recognize the concept of what we teach here. Okay, we simply use products we believe in, and we share them with people we care about. Right? It's not about changing people's behavior, because people are already buying laundry detergent, people are already buying cleaning products, deodorant, tooth powder, soap, right? Hair products, skincare products. People are already buying vitamins. All they're going to do is transfer the buying and buy from their HBN or GoldAsana website. That's it. Just transfer the buying. They're going to switch stores. And people are literally everywhere. Everywhere. There's so many people out here. It's not hard to build to be successful and build the business. All right. So we have Facebook groups you definitely want to join. So the Green Organics Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group, that is only for people who have joined the company and are interested in building the business. Okay. Then there's 3 other groups that are open for team members or members and also prospects. We have the HBN Testimonials and Information Group. That's only for HBN products and the HBN incentive plan, right? So people that want to learn about HBN, that's where they want to be. GoldAsana testimonials and information group is strictly for GoldAsana products and the GoldAsana opportunity. Okay. Then we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group. That is our weight release group for people that want to learn about our weight release products. So those are 4 groups you want to be in, and your prospects can join any of the 3 groups at the bottom. What I recommend you do is when you invite someone to join those groups, and once you confirm they're in the group, that means you add them to the group, and then you find the post you want them to see and tag their name, right? So you're going to tag their name and tell them, hey, this is the post about the go-go sticks I've been posting about. Check this out, right? Check out what Douglas says about go-go sticks, okay? And then message them and tell them, hey, tell them, hey, thanks for joining the group. I just tagged you in the post I thought you would like. Let me know what you like about the information, right? So you're going to add them, tag them, and message them. That's ATM. That's simple. So we have YouTube channels. Right, there are 4 YouTube channels. The One Team, One Dream channel, that's where most of the training replays and opportunity overviews are posted. Coach Tina is our Detox Diva founder, so all of the Detox Divas replays are posted on her channel. And then Coach Will, he posts some interesting videos on his channel. We can rip those and download them and put them on our YouTube channel. And then Coach Sonic also hosts what's called Coach's Corner on Wednesdays after this Zoom. So that's where his replays are posted. So 4 YouTube channels, you definitely want to subscribe to those and make sure you have your notifications on so you can be notified anytime a video is posted to those channels on YouTube. All right, so this is our training schedule. So the dark green ones, those are for members who are participating in the pay plan and want to build their business, work on their mindset and skill set. So Sundays we start, that's the first day of the week. And then Tuesdays, right? And then Wednesday, those are training days. And those all are at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. 2 days out of the week, there's a customer focused education. So on Mondays, we have the testimonials Zoom or call, which is my favorite because there's people who hop on there every week and share their testimonials either about the products or about the pay plan or both. That's also at 5 p.m. Pacific. And then Thursdays, that's when we have more of the product introduction with Detox Divas at 5 p.m. Pacific, saying a different Zoom link than mine. And then after the Detox Divas, we have the business opportunity overview, telling people about the incentive, the business opportunity for people to join either GoToSana or HBN or both. It's a combined overview. That's at 6 p.m. Pacific. All right, guys. So that pretty much is our schedule each week. And that wraps up tonight's training. I'm going to stop the record button. And if anyone has any questions, you can type your questions